Imagine this. You've saved 4 months to visit sunny Barcelona. You arrive and locals are protesting in the streets, holding signs that say, "Tourists, go home." You're confused. Weren't they the ones inviting us in the first place? Hi everyone, I am Jason Kang, and I talk about travels and economics and sometimes geopolitics. Today, we are exploring one of the biggest paradoxes in global tourism. When too many visitors threaten to destroy the very places they come to admire. This is the story of overtourism and how it's triggering protests across Spain, Japan, and beyond. Overtourism isn't just about crowded streets. It's a phenomenon where a destination receives more tourists than it can handle, leading to environmental degradation, infrastructure stress, and social tensions. The term gained popularity in the 2010s, but the problem has exploded post-COVID. In 2024, Spain recorded over 90 million international visitors. That's almost twice its total population. And Brain Trust, a Spanish consulting firm, predicts that by 2040, the number will hit 115 million. But here's the twist: this tourism boom is now seen as a curse by many residents. This year, in 2025, Spaniards across 40 cities protested over tourism just before the busy Easter season. In Madrid, our organizers claimed over 150,000 protesters. In tourist hotspots like Majorca, Ibiza, and the Canary Islands, locals are voicing anger at rising rents, overcrowded hospitals, and the disappearance of community life. Barcelona was an early responder. It stopped issuing new tourist rental licenses in 2014. And now, the city plans to eliminate all short-term rentals by 2028. In the Canary Islands, the situation is especially severe. Some workers sleep in their cars or even in caves because housing has become unaffordable. Protesters carry signs reading, "We are not against tourists. We're against the system that puts profit over people." This isn't anti-travel, it's pro-balance. Tourism is big business. In Spain, it contributes around 120% of GDP, supports over 2 million jobs, and generates billions in tax revenue. But that success comes with consequences. Many locals earn wages that haven't kept up with soaring living costs. In the Canary Islands, 1 in 3 residents are at risk of poverty. Meanwhile, hospitality workers, like cleaners, chefs, and receptionists, are demanding a 7.75% wage increase or a one-time cost of living payment. The country's 2 largest trade unions, UGT and CCO, are threatening national strikes if things don't change. Here's the economic paradox. The more dependent you become on tourism, the more fragile your economy becomes. Any global shock, like a pandemic or a recession, can wipe out entire revenue streams overnight. That's why cities are rethinking their models. It's not just Spain. In Italy, Venice has started charging €5 per day to tourists just to enter the old city. That may sound small, but it's a symbolic step to reduce the crush of day trippers arriving from cruise ships. In Japan, Kyoto is seeing a backlash against tourists clogging narrow alleys and disrespecting local customs in traditional geisha districts. In May 2024, Mount Fuji announced a plan to cap the number of daily climbers to 4,000 and introduce an entry fee of 2,000 yen. That's about $13. Even Thailand has started regulating access to Maya Bay, the famous beach from Leonardo DiCaprio's movie, The Beach, after years of coral damage caused by mass tourism. Everywhere from Amsterdam to Bali, cities are experimenting with caps, taxes, and rental bans. It's a global response to a global problem. So what does this mean for the future of travel and local economies? It means moving from volume to value. Cities like Copenhagen and Singapore are shifting their focus from getting more tourists to getting better, aligned tourists. Ones who stay longer, spend more, and respect the culture. This is called quality tourism, and it ties directly into economic resilience. If cities diversify their income sources, say through tech, finance, or sustainable industries, they won't need to rely so heavily on tourism money. For travelers like us, the takeaway is simple: travel thoughtfully. Choose less popular destinations. Stay in local guesthouses, not Airbnb hotspots. And maybe visit Japan's countryside instead of Tokyo's Shibuya crossing. Overtourism is a symptom of a bigger issue: how we balance economic growth with quality of life. As the world becomes more connected, this tension will only grow. But the good news is, we can all be part of the solution. If you found today's video insightful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'm Jason Kang, and I explore the world of travel and economics every week.